Hey, what's going on, guys? Cardtrix here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you another amazing card trick performance and tutorial. I think you guys are really going to like this one, so let's just get straight into the performance. Okay, so to start off this trick, we're going to take the pack, give it a couple of shuffles, and a couple of cuts just to make sure that all these cards are completely mixed up, and there's no possible way that I can know the order of any of these cards. But once these cards are completely mixed up, we're going to move on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a prediction. However, this prediction is going to be a secret, and you guys cannot know what it is just yet. So I'm going to go through the deck and pull out one random card, and I'm very confident in this one. I'm going to lock this in right here. So this right here is my prediction. I'm going to leave it full view the entire time, and no one is going to go near it. Now, being that I did just get a look at all of the cards, I will shuffle them up again just to make sure, again, that everything is completely random. Now, speaking of random, I'm going to have my spectator at this point name literally any card in the deck of playing cards. It is a 100% free choice. There is no force. Now, obviously, I do not have a spectator with me, so I'm just going to pick out a random card here, and whatever card we pick will act as the spectator's selected card. So in this case, let's just say the spectator named the Ace of Clubs, but again, they could have named any card in the deck whatsoever. Now, I would like you guys to keep in mind that the spectator really does have a free choice out of any card that they named. It could have been any one of the 53 cards in the deck. Now, notice I said 53, because believe it or not, a lot of people tend to forget that a deck of cards comes with an extra card being the Joker. And if the spectator wanted to, they even could have named the Joker, and that would have been a completely fair choice. But if you guys remember, from the beginning of the effect, there was one card that we placed on the table. It's been sitting here the entire time. And it just so happens to be the one card that you named the Ace of Clubs. So anyways, guys, that is the trick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So now let's get straight into the tutorial. Alright guys, hopefully you stuck around for the tutorial. Now this trick is a really great one. It's actually really easy to do, but it gets the best reactions. So when it comes to simple tricks, you never want to take simplicity as ineffectiveness, because sometimes simple tricks are some of the best ones. I've performed this trick many times, and people are always blown away every single time. And yeah, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one, so let's just learn how to do this. Okay, so for this trick, all you're going to be needing is a regular deck of cards. Pretty much any deck will work. There are a few requirements, though. The first of which is that you have all 52 cards in your deck. You do not want to be missing any cards whatsoever. The reason for this is you are going to be giving your spectator a free choice on what card they want to name later on. And there is a possibility that they could name one of the cards that are missing from your deck, and then you wouldn't be able to perform this trick. So just make sure you have all 52 cards. And the other thing you're going to want to make sure is that your deck has two identical jokers. The jokers need to look exactly the same, otherwise this trick will not work. So just make sure you have two identical jokers. Once you have these things, you are ready to go. Okay, so to get started, you're going to set up your jokers. So you can take one joker and just leave this anywhere in the center of the pack. That doesn't matter. And then all you have to do is take one joker and just leave it on top of the deck before the trick starts. However, this trick technically is impromptu, because if you wanted to, the jokers can be mixed in the deck, and then all you have to do is in the beginning just casually talk to your spectators and just cut one joker to the top of the deck. Just play everything cool, and if you don't act suspicious, then there's nothing for the spectators to be suspicious about. So that's that. Just have one joker in the middle and then one on top. So to begin this trick, you can shuffle the cards as long as you maintain that joker on top of the pack. So feel free to mix them up, do whatever you want. So once you have your cards mixed up, you're going to let your spectator know that you're going to make a secret prediction. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the deck and you're going to spread through the cards to yourself, so you're not letting the spectator see the faces of the cards. And now obviously for this tutorial, I'll give you guys the exposed view of what's going on. So at this point, you're spreading through the cards to yourself so the spectator cannot see any of the cards. And all you're doing is looking for that joker that's in the middle of the deck. Now, make sure you don't pull it out like right away. Otherwise, it seems like the card you're predicting was predestined from the beginning, and you don't want that. You want to kind of act like you're struggling, and you want to act like you're really debating what you want to predict. But eventually, at some point, just pull out the Joker face down, because again, you don't want them to see it. And then you're just going to set that down on the table, and then, it'll be in full view the entire time, and let them know that no one is going to mess with it. So at this point, you have your Joker as your prediction, and then you have the second Joker on top of the deck. So at this point, you're going to have your spectator go ahead and freely name any card in a deck of playing cards. It is a 100% free choice. Once again, I don't have a spectator with me, so just to make this fair, I'm just going to generate a random card using this deck right here. So let's just say they named the 3 of spades, for example. Again, they really can name any card. It doesn't matter what card they name. Now, once they name the card, you're going to be doing a little bit of a secret move here. Well, it's not really a move, but you're doing a secret action. So, once they name the card, you're going to be going through the cards to yourself once again. And what's going to be happening is you're going to explain to your spectator that they could have named any one of the 53 cards in the deck. Now, you really want to put an emphasis on that number 53, because you're going to be explaining to your spectator that in a traditional deck of cards, there are 52 cards. But most people tend to forget about the one additional card that comes with the deck, the Joker. Now, as you're explaining this, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be spreading through the cards to yourselves again, so that you can only see the faces and the spectator can't. But obviously, I'll give you guys the exposed view so you understand what's going on. So, you're spreading through the cards to yourselves to apparently take out the Joker. But what you're actually going to be doing is looking for the card that the spectator names. So in this case, the 3 of spades. You're just going to outjog it and then turn the cards face down so that they still can't see it. So once you're at this point in time, this is when you're going to start saying, oh, most people forget about the Joker. And you want to show this card as the Joker. So here's how you're going to do this. You're going to spin out the selection. And in case you guys forgot, you still have your second Joker right here on top of the deck. So in order to show this as the Joker, you just need to do a double lift. So just go ahead and do a quick push-off pinky break on this top card. Set the selection right on top, and then take your double, flip it over to show the Joker. So all in all, it should look like you just spread through the cards and removed the Joker. So all you're going to do is take the double. Again, this is 2 cards. Just take the double and flip it back over as 1. Push off the top card and set it down. So now all you did was leave that Joker right back on top, and now you're holding their selection. But again, they still think you're holding the Joker. And then you can also explain to your spectator that if they won, they could have named the Joker, and that would have been a completely fair choice. But now, the situation you're in is you're holding the selected card, and you have your second Joker that's been sitting on the table the entire time. So what you need to do here is you need to switch these cards out for one another by doing a very sneaky move known as the Mexican turnover. Now, the Mexican turnover is designed to make it look like you're using the Joker in your hand to flip over the selection on the table. But again, in the process, you're going to be switching out the cards. And in full motion, it looks a little something like this. Very clean visual move, and spectators will not suspect a thing. But anyways, let's learn how to do this move. So you're going to be holding the selection face down in your hand as so. You're going to come over to the Joker, and you're going to scoop underneath it just like this. You're going to pick up both cards. You're going to use your thumb to pull back the Joker. Do it a little bit cleaner than that. And then flip over both cards and set the 3 down. So one last time, take the 3, scoop underneath the card, pick up both cards, pull back the Joker, flip both cards over, set the 3 down. And one more time at full speed, it should look a little something like this. Very clean, again, but very deceptive move. Spectators will not pick up on the switch. And a quick little tip here I can give you with this move is when you come over to scoop underneath, put your finger like right here on the corner, because it's easier to be able to just kind of get underneath there. If your finger's not there, you might accidentally, instead of going underneath, pushing the card off to the side like that, and then it just looks sloppy. So just to prevent that, put your finger right here so you can scoop under nice and easily, and then execute the switch. And yeah, from there, you're pretty much done. You're left completely clean. Looks like you turned the card over with the Joker. The only real problem is you still have that second Joker right here on top. So if you want to, while the spectator is looking at these two cards on the table, you can quickly just do a quick top palm like this, have them inspect everything, and then just ditch this card in your pocket. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this trick. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys for my next video. Cardtrix 8 signing off. Peace out.